Hello, hello, Amazon. How are you? I'm going to send a message. Let's Namaslay. Yes. All right. Give you a few minutes to jump on here and then we will get started. It's very nice to see you all here. My name is Jackie, co-founder of Plant Chicks. And you know what? I'm loving doing these Amazon Lives, doing the yoga. Super excited. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Make sure you have your mat. You will need sliders. If you don't have sliders, don't worry. You can use a towel or you can use socks if you have a hardwood floor, if you have a solid floor finish. And a yoga strap if you need it. Yoga blocks too. You will need yoga blocks. We could do it without yoga blocks, but it's easier. And as always, one of the things I love about Amazon Live is we've got the carousel. So if you need any of these products that you see that we're using, you can always, boom, shop right there. And I always want to remind you, please make sure you follow Plant Chicks here on Amazon so you get notified of our lives. All right. Let's get this party started. Oh, my shirt. So listen, happy first day of fall as well. I'm so happy you're here too, Tracy. Seriously, first day of fall, and I live in Miami, Florida, and I'm in Athens helping my mother recover from her hip surgeries. And I woke up today. It was 48 degrees this morning. So I'm in long sleeves and my little leopard pants because I'm feeling a little feisty. But I'm sure we are going to work up a sweat. I always work up a sweat here. So one thing, I do like to start with a mantra. Today's mantra is, your body achieves what your mind believes. Our thoughts are so incredibly powerful. So anytime you have a thought coming in, make sure that you are, if you notice that it's a negative thought or something that you don't want in your life, recognize it and then start to change the way that you talk to yourself. So your body achieves what your mind believes. Your body achieves what your mind believes. All right, let's get started. Let's do this Namaslay. All right, so we are going to start at the top of our mat. I'm taking off my shoes. I'm just going to put my water down here. And let's just start with our hands at heart center, prayer position. Stand in a comfortable position, however is comfortable for you. But let's take a deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Again, inhaling together. And exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. And exhale as you drop your hands down to your side, opening your eyes. And we are going to start with Surya Namaskar A. Nice and slow to warm that body up. Inhale, bring the arms up above your head. Exhale, fold forward. You can either swan dive or prayer heart with your hands down. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, let's step the feet back to a high plank. Slowly lower down. Inhale, Vinyasa, upward facing dog. This is where your quads are off the mat, but if it's more comfortable for you to do a cobra, you can leave those quads on the mat. And exhale into your first downward facing dog. Good. On the next exhale, we're going to bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, Triconasana. All right, let's do that again. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump the feet back to a high plank. Lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. On your next exhale, you're going to bend the knees, step or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, stand all the way up. Exhale, Triconasana. And let's do one more round. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump the feet back. Lower down, Vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and walk that dog here. Good, hold that. You're gonna keep walking the dog, stretching the legs out, pressing the heels all the way down to the bottom of the mat. Good, feels so good. Get a nice good stretch in there. Excellent, excellent. Okay, now go ahead and press both heels down to the mat. And let's come up onto the toes into a high plank. We're going to hold this high plank here. Here, I want you to squeeze your core. Keep your core nice and tight. You want to avoid having the hips up too high or down too low. You want to have them nice and tight and controlled. And you're always breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Try to relax those shoulders. And remember, your body achieves what your mind believes. You can do this, ladies. You can do this. From here, scoot your left hand in towards the center, and you're going to twist it. You're going to take it to a side plank, and the right arm reaches up to the sky. You can turn that gaze towards the sky, and if you need to make this a little bit easier, you can drop that left leg down onto the mat. And I really want you to squeeze your obliques here, thinking about lifting those hips up to the sky. We're holding this posture for a few breaths. We're going to do a couple flows. We'll do it several times through. We're going to go for about 40 minutes, and then we'll sit in a wrap for a little bit after. How does that sound? Good, let's go ahead and exhale. Bring it back down to a plank, holding here. Now gently bring that right arm a little bit closer to the center, stacking the left foot on top of the right. Left arm reaches up, gazes up towards that left hand. Again, if you need to make it a little bit easier, the right knee can go on the mat. You're holding this, you're strong, you're capable, you're powerful. We're strengthening the core. We're strengthening our heart center. We're strengthening our upper body. And we're so powerful and we feel so amazing. Lean into it and breathe. You got this. Good, let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring it to a high plank. Hold it here. And press it into a downward facing dog. Excellent. From here, let's go ahead and lift the right leg up. You're squaring your hips, your foot is flexed. So your feet are square, they're not stacked on top of each other. And from here, you're going to pull the knee into the nose, hold it here. Really working that core. Excellent. And on your next inhale, you're going to step your foot in between your hands, bring it up to a high lunge. Holding here. Breathing. Stretching out that body. It feels so nice. So if you guys, I want to hear what you guys do. Are you working from home? Are you working in the office? I sit a lot, so this stretch feels so incredible. I'm on live sitting a lot, so that's why I kind of like this live, because I get to move my body. Good, let's go ahead and exhale. Open it up to warrior two. Holding here. Try and relax the shoulders. And think about stretching your arms to opposite ends of the room. Your gaze is over that front hand. Excellent. Holding here for a couple more breaths. From here, we're going to inhale, and then we're going to exhale take it to a side angle. Now here, ladies, if you want to, you can use your yoga block and you can bring your hand down towards the mat. This is your call. You can bring it here, gaze is up at that left hand, or you can use your block, bring it here, or if you don't need the block, hand can go on the mat. It's your call. So we've got several different several different ways we can do this side angle. Good. Go ahead and take another deep collective breath in together. And on your exhale, bring it back to warrior two. Wonderful. From here, we're going to step it up, bring the back leg in a couple steps. We're going to take it over to Triconasana. So lean over to the front foot, and then you're going to drop it into triangle. Again, ladies, you can have your hand like by your knee. Just work with your body to see what works best for you. We can also bring that block here. Or, if you'd like, you can do that yogi toe hold. And you're holding here, so Triconasana. Oh yes, feeling good, feeling great. Warming up that body. Let's take another deep breath in together. And on the exhale, bring it back to warrior two. Holding here. Airplane the arms down and around, step it back, Vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we have another side, we do the same thing. Right or left leg lifts up to the ceiling. Again, foot is flexed, hips are square. And on your next exhale, bend the knee to the nose, hold it here for a couple breaths, really working that core, squeeze the core. You got it. On your next exhale, step your foot in between your hands and bring it up into a high lunge. Oh, feels so good. Inhaling and exhaling, getting a nice deep stretch in your hip flexors. Oh yes. Gazes up towards that sky, looking up, being grateful, showing gratitude that we're here today, loving our bodies, being loving and kind for ourselves. On the next exhale, open it up, warrior two. Holding here. Now again, what I want you to think about doing, your gaze is over your top hand, your front hand, so the left hand. You're squeezing, and I want you to think about stretching your shoulder blades, or squeezing your shoulder blades together, and then also pulling your elbows away at the same time. So it's like opposite movements, but you're getting a nice solid stretch. Good solid warrior. Good, holding here, you got it. Couple more breaths. Try and keep the shoulders relaxed. I think I see some of these cues as much for you as I do for me. On your next exhale, you're going to lean forward a little bit, and this is where we're going to do that extended side angle, or the side angle pose. Think about keeping the hips nice and square so they're facing the M sign live. If you need to, we can grab that block and bring the hands down here. Or, if you don't need the block, the hands can be on the mat. You choose. That's the beauty with yoga. With yoga, literally, the only competition we have is in this mat. Inside your mat, doing what feels best for your body. Hold it here for another breath. On the next exhale, let's open it up to warrior two. 2 breaths here. On the next exhale, we're going to step it up. Bring it in, Triconasana. So that back leg steps in a couple feet. Lean it over to the side. And let's do that triangle pose. Now, ladies, depending on your flexibility, you go to where your body wants you. And maybe this time, because we're going to do this set, we're going to do this flow a couple more times. We'll speed it up every time. And maybe next time, you'll be a little bit more flexible because you'll be even more warmed up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Couple more breaths. And on your next exhale, we're gonna open it up to warrior two again, stepping that back leg back a little bit. Holding here for 2 breaths. On your next exhale, airplane the arms down, step it back, Vinyasa. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk that dog. Good. Come up onto the tippy toes. Press the heels down. Tippy toes. Press the heels down for 3, 2, 1. Press the heels down and let's bring it to that plank. We're going to repeat that little flow that we just did. We'll speed it up a little bit. We'll do 1 more round. Speed it up even more. Breathe here, 2 more breaths. On your next exhale, left hand comes into the center, stacking your feet on top of one another. Take it over to a side plank, lifting the right arm up to the ceiling. Remember your modifications. Bottom leg can come down on the mat. You can also have the top leg crossed over in the front like this, or here, or you can even do like a toe bind up here. You choose. Squeezing your core. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You got it. 1 more. On your exhale, bring it back to a high plank. Holding here for 3. Inhale together. Remember, core is nice and tight. Your next exhale, right hand comes into the center. Open it up to the other side. Left arm comes up to the sky. Feet are on top of one another. Or taking your modification wherever you are. 2 more. Excellent. On your next exhale, bring it back to a high plank. Hold it here. Exhale, press it back into a downward facing dog. Excellent. Hold here. Good. Inhale, right leg comes up, keeping the hips square, flexing the foot. Exhale, bend the knee to the nose. Hold it here for a couple breaths. On the next exhale, step your foot in between your hands, reach it up into a high lunge. Holding for 3 breaths. Good. Exhale, open up warrior two. Let's do this. Nice, strong, solid warrior. On the next exhale, lean forward, extended side angle. You do where it works best for you. 1 more. On the next exhale, bring it up to a warrior two. Good. On your next exhale, you're bringing that back leg in a couple feet. Exhale, in Triconasana. Again, going where your body needs you to go in this stretch. On the next exhale, bring it back up into your warrior two. Excellent. My stability is a little cry right now. Exhale, airplane your arms down. Vinyasa. Oh, yeah. Exhale, meet in downward facing dog. Get it, girl, get it, girl, get it, girl. All right, let's go ahead and inhale, bring that left leg up. Hips are square. Exhale, bend the knee to the nose. Hold here for a couple breaths. On the next exhale, step your foot through. High lunge. Oh, yes. Holding here. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Yes, you got it, ladies. Get ready for that extended side angle. Exhale, lean it over. Extended side angle. Oh, good. Breathe. It feels so good. On the next exhale, bring it up into warrior two. Holding here for 3, 2, 1. Airplane the arms down. Step it back. Vinyasa. Oh, yeah, yes. Feeling good. Feeling great. Walk that dog. You got it, girl. You got it. All right, pressing both heels down. We're going to go through that flow one more time, but we're going to speed it up and we'll take a breath. We'll change positions with every breath. All right. On your next exhale, we're going to bring it into a high plank. Inhale and exhale, bring that left hand to the center. Open it up, side plank. Exhale, bring it back to a high plank. Exhale, right hand comes to the center. Left arm up, side plank. Exhale, bring it back to a high plank. Push it back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, step the foot through. Bring it up to a high lunge. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, step the foot forward, and we're going to bring it into a Triconasana. Yes. Bring it back into warrior two. Airplane the arms down. Step it back. Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, step the foot through. High lunge. Exhale, open it up, warrior two. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale, step it through Triconasana. Oh yeah, my body's popping. It's warming up. Inhale, warrior two. Stepping that foot back. Inhale and exhale, airplane the arms down. Bring it back. Vinyasa. And meet in downward facing dog. From here, go ahead and walk your feet to your hands. We're going to hold it here. Feet are about hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows. Gently rock side to side. Good. Go ahead and relax your head, relax your neck, relax everything. Drop your hands down to the ground. Tuck your chin to your chest. And let's slowly roll it up to a standing position. And now, this is a great time for our water break. Let's sit and talk for a minute. Where are you guys watching? Where are you from? If you are in an office, I encourage you to grab all your office mates, or if you're at home working from home, I encourage you to grab your kids or grab whoever's at home with you and do these workouts with myself, with Marcia tomorrow. And always make sure you hydrate throughout the day. I love my Hydro Flask. Marcia and I are always highlighting it here on these Amazon Lives. Excuse me while I take a drink. The water stays nice and cold. I almost put hot water in here because it's so flipping cold today, but I chose not to. One more drink. We're gonna do one more flow, then we'll come back and talk a little bit. And I have a book out here. It's Healthy at Last by Eric Adams, the Brooklyn Borough president in New York. We did a live with him last night. Freaking amazing. The man is incredible. We'll talk a little bit about his book and how much he inspired us last night with everything he's doing. And it's really important that we nourish and heal our body at all times. We talk nicely to ourselves. We feed ourselves good food. We sleep, we exercise, we get it all in. Super, super important, but we'll talk about that in just a second. So let's go ahead and bring it back to the mat. We're standing at the top of the mat. And let's go ahead and take it into a chair pose. So you bend your knees, hands come up to the sky. From here, this is where I always have to work. Like I have a nice little arch in my back and I want to try and tuck my hips under, push it back like I'm sitting in a chair, and arms are up, shoulders are relaxed. Chair pose, we're breathing here. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step or jump feet back, Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Oh yes. And right here we're going to do another little set of core. Right leg opens or brings it up to the sky. You can point or flex your toe, it doesn't matter. You're going to bring the knee to the nose. Bring the foot back up to the ceiling. Right knee, right elbow. Hold it here, squeeze those obliques. Squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, leg comes up to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Hold here. Y'all, this is tough. So good. Feels so amazing. Good. Inhale, leg to the ceiling. Bring the knee to the nose. One more time. Hold it here. And now we're going to drop that foot, that shin down, taking it back to pigeon pose. So you can walk the left leg back. And ladies, we have a lot of emotion in our hips. Try and keep those hips nice and square. If you're super tight, you can bring a yoga block and place it underneath that hip. You're going to exhale, fold forward. Oh, this actually feels really nice with the yoga block right here. But do what feels good to you. You might not need the yoga block. You might have it right here. P.S. I love these yoga blocks. I've got yoga blocks at home, but I don't have the cork ones. They're so fabulous. They're eco-friendly. And this is the Bean brand, and they're so cute. It has a little bean on here. I think I secretly love them because my brother had a kidney transplant, and this little bean looks like a kidney. So it reminds me of my brother. Yoga, of course, is amazing. Cork is sustainable. So there's a lot of love there going on. Who else does stories like that, like big stories up in their mind? We're going to hold this posture for a little bit. Holding here. Keep breathing. You can extend those arms out in front of you. I'm just lifting up so you guys can hear me a little bit better. Excellent. If you need to, you can rock a little bit side to side. Listen to your body. Do what feels good for you. Good, let's go ahead and release. Bring it up. Now, this is where you can use your yoga strap or a towel. What we're going to do is we're going to bend the back leg if this is in your posture. If not, you're just going to hold it right here. But if you need a little bit more of a stretch, we're going to bring it here. And if you need to, you can wrap a towel or your yoga strap around. Wow, this is not, that did not look graceful, but I hope you know what I'm trying to do here. All right, so you can use that yoga strap if you'd like, or you can just bind. However works for you and whatever is in your practice. Good, let's go ahead and release it. From here, that back leg, swing it around, extend it out in front of you for Jani Shirshasana. So you're going to hold it here. Left leg extended out in front. Inhale, let's lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Get a nice, good stretch. Now, this might be where you stretch. Listen to yourself, listen to your body. Do what feels good. We're going to hold it here for a few breaths. Relaxing in that hamstring. If you did Marcia's booty workout last week, you might still be sore. So this is a nice, good stretch. Excellent, excellent. Marcia is doing Soar to the Core tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central. It's going to be yummy. I'll be on the back end. Marcia's on the back end. She's texting back and forth to you guys right now. Good. Go ahead and inhale. Bring it up. And now we have a second side. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a seated Vinyasa. So what that looks like, you pull your legs in, or you can just go meet me in a downward facing dog. The hands come out in front, shoot the legs back. Lower down Vinyasa. All right. Meeting me in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg comes up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here for a few breaths. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Working the core. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Hold it here for a few breaths. All right, is anyone else sweating like me? I'm not sweating as bad as I do in some weeks because it's so flipping cold. Inhale, legs to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee, or left knee, right elbow. Hold, hold. You got this. Oh yeah. Another breath. Inhale, leg to ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. And go ahead and drop that shin to the mat. Walking the right leg back. Let's go ahead and inhale, press up, look up to the sky. Oh, it feels so yummy. And exhale, walk your hands out in front of you. Stop where that stretch feels good. And remember, if you need the yoga block, it goes under the left hip. The leg that's bent, the hip, it goes under that hip. You're gonna walk your feet out. All right, I wanna hear what you guys are having for lunch today or what you had. So it's crazy, crazy important that we nourish and heal our bodies. So I'll talk to you while you're in this posture. I'm holding the book Healthy at Last. This is written by Eric Adams. It's on the carousel below. It actually comes out October the 13th. Next week? No, a couple weeks. I don't even know what day it is. Next month, I guess, actually. And he is so good, you guys. Brooklyn Borough President, he actually is helping his community in Brooklyn get healthy. He's implemented meatless Mondays in the public school systems in New York, crazy amazing. And he writes this book, so African Americans are heavier and sicker than any other group in the United States. You're stretching, you're breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. If you need to, you can rock side to side. Do you know nearly half of all Black adults suffering from some form, that they do suffer from some form of cardiovascular disease? Now this hits heavy home to me. My husband is African American. His family, obviously African American. Thankfully, most of them are healthy, but not all. Probably about half are, and then half suffer. So, after Adams woke up with severe vision loss one day in 2016, he learned that he was one of nearly 5 million Black people living with diabetes. His whole family, they just thought it was part of their destiny. And according to his doctor, he would have it for the rest of his life. But one of the things Eric said in the live last night, and in this book, your DNA is not your destiny, your dinner is your destiny. You can change your health, you can change your whole outcomes by what you're eating. Super, super, super crazy important. Good, go ahead and bring it up. Walk it back up. Now, we're gonna try and do the same thing on this side. So we're gonna bend the back leg. If this is too much, we'll leave it right here and you're just gonna lift up. You wanna try and keep your hips facing the top of the mat. If you can, you're gonna bend that back leg. Ooh, this hip flexor is a little bit tighter than the other one on me. And you'll notice that one side might be a little bit easier, a little bit harder, whatever. This side is a little bit more challenging for me. Holding here. So I want to hear what you're eating, what you had for lunch. And question, do you work out before this live or workout? Do you eat before this live or do you wait and eat after the yoga workout? I typically eat a little bit after, but I did have half a banana before I started. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Now we're gonna swing the back leg, the right leg comes to the front. We're gonna do Jani Shirshasana. All right, so here, think about pressing your kneecap to the mat, all the way down. Think about your foot that is on a gas pedal. So you're gonna press the gas, squeeze your quad, press your knee down to the mat, inhale, arms come up, exhale, fold forward. Again, this could be a folding forward. Right here, or here. And some people can actually put a block here and then connect behind the block. Not moi, but that's all right. Because we love and appreciate where we are today. Knowing tomorrow might be a lot different, and knowing yesterday was probably very different too. But it's beautiful. Exactly today. We are exactly where we need to be. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Couple more breaths. Excellent. And let's go ahead and release. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, let's take it into a Vinyasa. Do you notice these beautiful flowers? Marcia, my amazing business partner, Vinyasa. She's on the back end messaging all you guys right now, lean downward facing dog. And let's go ahead and walk the hands back towards your feet so I can be right by these beautiful flowers. Now Marcia's birthday was yesterday. And what did she do? She sent my mom flowers. We got 2 dozen roses this morning. They're beautiful. My mother is so happy. She had to go ahead and tuck your chin to your chest. Then keep the knees nice and soft and gently roll it up to a standing position. Now, we're gonna grab our sliders and our blocks. All right, so we're gonna have our blocks. We're stepping a little bit off the mat. We're gonna do a little bit of yogi abs. We're using the sliders. These sliders, y'all, these are so amazing. They're definitely worth it. We have these in the carousel. So I'll put this part down to the ground because they slide. But if you have carpet, you're gonna have this part down to the ground. We're gonna do a little yogi ab series right here. Now, if you don't have yoga blocks, don't worry, you can still do this on your hands on the ground. It's just gonna be a little bit harder. So the blocks make it way easier, and I have to look at these beans because they're so darn cute. All right, toes. You're putting your toes on the sliders. What you're gonna do, take it into a high plank. So see how I squeeze, my feet are back? And what we're gonna do is we're going to exhale, bring it up to a pike. Think about keeping the weight in your hands. This is really good for handstand. You hear my heart like struggling? Squeezing the core. And you're going to exhale as you press them back out. And now we're going to do a mountain climber, but oblique mountain climbers. So the right knee comes to the left elbow, bring it back. Left knee, right elbow, bring it back, and pike. Push back. Right knee, left elbow, extend. Left knee, right elbow, extend, and pike. Good, we got it. Mountain climbers, and pike. Press back. Mountain climbers, and pike. More press back, oopsie. Good, mountain climbers, pike, pull off. Press back, mountain climbers, and pike. Press back, try and keep those feet together. Mountain climber, pike, press back. Ooh, whose arms are killing them? Whose shoulders? Pike, press back. Let's do 3. Hold, rolling, push back. 2. Oh yeah. And last one. Pike it up. And press it back. Bring it down to your knees. Voila. So we're going to bring it back over here. We can leave this all where it is. We're gonna step it back up. And let's go ahead and bring it to the top of the mat. All right, we're gonna start in that chair pose again. We're gonna do this again. Guys, I haven't done a dance break yet. What the heck am I thinking? You guys gotta call me out if I'm not doing a dance break in between these flows. And you gotta jam with me. And by the way, play your own music. Hopefully, what are you guys jamming to right now? All right, so we are at the top of the mat. How about an ab rock from that? All right, let's go into that chair pose. Inhale, chair pose. Good, hold it here. Try and sink 1 inch lower. Core is tight. Excellent, excellent. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step or jump the feet back, Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it for a couple breaths. Inhale, bring the leg up. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Holding. We're getting a lot of core in today. Inhale, bring it up. Right knee, left elbow. Hold, hold. Oh yes. Inhale, knee up. Exhale, knee to nose. Drop it down to pigeon. We're gonna hold it, we're not gonna hold it as long. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, walk your hands out in front. Rocking it side to side. Remember, if you need to, that yoga block can come under that bent knee, or the bent leg, under the hip. Holding here, my friends. Feels so amazing. Inhale, walk the hands up. If you have it in you, you're bending the back leg. Hold it here for a couple breaths. Oh yes, try and keep the hips square. Good, exhale, release. Left leg comes out in front. We're gonna do Jani Shirshasana. Bring that knee down to the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward to your comfort zone. Holding here for a couple breaths. On the next inhale, we raise up. Vinyasa. You can meet me in downward facing dog, or you can do Vinyasa here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here for a couple breaths. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, holding, squeezing the core. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Hold, hold. Yes, my mat says you deserve a sweeter life. We all do. Life is good. Knee, leg is up. Exhale, knee to nose. And drop the shin to the mat. Walking that right leg back. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, walk forward for that fabulous pigeon pose. Now, if y'all don't have blocks, go ahead and swipe down and get them here in the carousel, because we will use the blocks on most of these yoga flows that I'm doing. And you can also use a towel. You just roll up that towel or a pillow. Any of it works. Good, go ahead and release it. Walking the hands up. If you have it in you, bend that back leg. Hold it here. See, I think I got a little bit looser this one. A little bit. Oh yeah, kind of. Good, go ahead and release. And now back leg comes to the front. Triconasana. Right leg is extended out in front of you. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, fold forward. I'm finally warm, you guys. I'm so happy. And I get to go home next week. So I will be coming to you from Miami on my live. But the time is going to be a little bit different next week. And probably not on Tuesday, because this dark hair you see is going to be blonde. It gets blonde on Tuesday. I'm so excited. Good. Inhale, come up. And let's go ahead and Vinyasa. Remember, you can always meet me in downward facing dog. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Tuck the chin to the chest. Slowly roll it up. And we take it to the side for the yogi abs. Using the blocks, we're going to go ahead and extend it out into a plank position. Pike it up. Bring it down. Mountain climber. Pike it up. Bring it down. Mountain climber. With me. Pike. Mountain climber. Pike. Mountain climber. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're breathing. Whew. We're going to do 3 more. Here's 3. Oopsie. Yeah. 2. 4. And 1. Bring it down. And take it to the mat. Let's do a little dance break. Grab a little water. And we are going to do that flow one more time, but a little bit faster. All right, I'm grabbing water. I'm really appreciating the cold water right now. I'm really grateful that I didn't put hot water in there, like I was thinking. All right, chair pose. Inhale, chair pose. Hold it here. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, Vinyasa. Excellent. Downward facing dog. Inhale, leg comes up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend the leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, knee to nose. Drop it down into pigeon. We are going to hold this pigeon for a couple breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk it out using the block. Placing the block underneath the right hip if you need it. Holding here for a couple breaths. Good, let's go ahead and walk it up. And inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend that back leg if you have it in you. Hold it here for a couple breaths. Good, go ahead and release. Bring that left leg out in front. Pressing the knee down towards the mat. Inhale, arms come up. Who's with me? Exhale, fold forward. Yes. Hold here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left knee up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, leg to ceiling. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, leg to the ceiling. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Exhale, inhale, knee to nose. Drop the shin down. Walk the back leg back into pigeon. Inhale, press up. Exhale, walk the hands out. Hold here. Again, block goes underneath the left hip. Holding here a couple more breaths. The next exhale, walk the hands in. Press up, inhale. Exhale, bend the back leg. If you have it in you, holding where you can. Breathing. See, I'm warming up. Good, go ahead and release. Swing that back leg to the front. Inhale, arms come up. Think about pressing that foot, that knee down to the mat. Exhale, fold forward. Good, hold here for a few breaths. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Oopsie. I was going into downward facing dog. And exhale, go ahead and walk your hands back towards your feet to these beautiful flowers from Marcia for my mom who's napping. Go ahead and release. Tuck your chin to the chest. Oh, walk it all the way, or round it all the way up. And last set of these yogi abs. So toes are on the sliders, hands on top of the blocks. Exhale, bring it into a high plank. Inhale here. Exhale, pike. Exhale, plank. Mountain climber. Pike. Exhale, mountain climber. And they're oblique mountain climbers. Oblique, oblique, plank, pike, plank, oblique, oblique, plank, pike, plank, oblique, oblique. Oh yeah. All right, you got it. Here's 5. Oh, it's gonna be a lot, you guys. 4. Oh yeah. 3. Keep going. 2. Y'all are pushing me. And last one. Push it out to a plank, or a plank. Hold here. Squeeze the core. Don't drop your head down too much. Keep it even. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it back. All right, my friends. Go ahead and take it back to your mat. Grab your water. Hi. All right. I just kicked my tushy. How are you guys feeling? Your flexible as a dry twig. That has to be Marcia. Oh my, as an ironing board. Y'all are funny. All right, we are going to bring it on the mat. And sit in a comfortable position. What we're gonna do, mama. All right, have your yoga strap somewhere by you. Bend your feet, grab behind your knees, and let's go ahead and slowly roll it down to a laying down position. I'm gonna scoot down a little bit so I don't knock over these beautiful bruises. And you guys, let's pull the knees into our chest. Oh, let's hold here. Massaging the lower back into the mat. So I had to ask my mom if I could put the flowers in the Amazon line, and she goes, okay. But she wants to see them. They're gonna be by her the rest of the day. Because they're for her, they're beautiful. Happy fall, first day of fall, it's so amazing. Good, extend your arms out to a T, and let's go ahead and slowly rock your knees side to side. So they're over to the right, bring it to the center, over to the left. You should really be feeling a good massage like in your hips as you do this. And once you squeeze your core as you do this too. We're not just like letting everything go. This is still like a manual, like we're working our core on the way here too. Mostly a stretch, but core. All right, the next time you're gonna drop your knees over to whatever side you're on. Try and keep both shoulders pressed down to the mat. And if you want to, you can extend the top leg and get a little bit more of a stretch. Try and keep the top foot, that leg that is extended, try and keep it relaxed on the mat instead of like holding it up in the air. So if it's more comfortable for you to have your knee bent, then by all means do that. Listen to your bodies, beauties. We have to be nourishing and healing to ourselves. Good, let's go ahead and release it. Bend that knee. Knees come to the center, drop them over to the other side. And go ahead and extend that top leg. Oopsie, we did that earlier. Almost just kicked over Eric Adams' book, Healthy at Last. And I don't know if you see it, I'll bring it up to the camera in a minute, but I have so many tabs in his book just because the way he writes things, I'm so used to reading like books from doctors or books in the medical community or whatever. He is a politician who's a police officer, Eric Adams I'm talking about, and he writes this from a layman's perspective, but he has a lot of science cited in his book as well, but it's totally understandable. I love the way he explains things. It's a super easy read. It's 200 pages. It includes 50 recipes. Marcia cooked from it last week on her Amazon Live, Meal Prep with Marcia. Good, go ahead and bend the knee and bring the legs back in towards you. Grabbing behind the knees, hold it here. Go ahead and curl your forehead to your knees. Hold, hold, hold. Make a big ball. Good, go ahead and relax it. We're gonna do figure four. So feet are on the mat. Go ahead and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Now this, for you ladies that are as tight as an ironing board or as tight as a twig, you guys are cracking me up. You can use your your towel or your yoga strap, and you can open it up even more than this. So you open it up to whatever you need. It will go behind that left knee, and then you just pull. Pull your knee in towards your chest, whatever feels comfortable for you. What you want to be mindful of on the figure four is keeping the right foot flexed. This helps protect your knee. So you're going to hold here, getting a nice, good stretch. If you want to, you can extend the left leg, bending more, do what feels good to your body, and try and keep those shoulders down towards the mat. Good. Excellent. Go ahead and release. Uncross the right leg, place it on the mat. Now go ahead and cross over the left ankle onto your right knee, again flexing your left foot, and if you need to, grabbing the yoga strap and pulling that leg in towards you. If you don't need that yoga strap, just throw it to the side. I'll have to do some stuff with the yoga strap for shoulders. My shoulders are super tight, and I have to use the yoga strap on some of those things. It's funny, the gentleman that taught me yoga, that I did my yoga teacher training for, he's like, don't use props. So he would have a hissy fit seeing me doing this with all these props. Stop using props. Props are good. They can help give you like security, balance, build up your self-esteem and help you like really feel and get into the right posture. So you do you. You do you, girl. Do what's best for you. Go ahead and release. Uncross the leg. And let's go ahead and pull the knees into the chest. All right, let's go ahead and curl into that ball. Hands come behind the knees. Let's slowly rock back and forth on that spine. Oh yes. Massaging the spine. Who can do a somersault to the back? I have my hair on this cool new do, so I can't do it today for you, maybe next week. But if you can, do a backward somersault into a vinyasa. But if not, let's just go ahead and meet on all fours. We're gonna do a couple cat and cows. We normally do this at the beginning of the yoga practice, but I'm doing it now. Inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, look up at the sky. Exhale, round the spine, chin toward your chest, looking toward your feet, getting a nice good stretch into your back, and just take it to your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. Circle it if you need to. Do what feels good to you. Get whatever movement in there that feels amazing. We should do some animal flow stuff too. 1 week. Good. Reverse directions if you're circling. All right, we're gonna end with one more little stretch for our wrists. Go ahead and grab your right hand. Put the top of your hand on the mat so your fingers are facing your toes. Left arm comes up, does the same thing. And you're going to push back. Keep your elbows soft, ladies. Very gentle stretch on your wrists. Good. A little bit more. Relaxing the shoulders. Excelente. Shake out the right wrist. Place it down. Shake out the left wrist. Take it down. And from here, I want you to sit back onto your feet. If this is not comfortable, you can use your yoga block, and the yoga block will go in the middle of you. You're sitting on the block. If you need to, you can make it a little bit higher. That is not comfortable. You can make it even higher. Whatever is good for you. So, sit in a comfortable position here, with or without the block. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to prayer, heart center, and let's collectively take a deep breath in together, inhaling love and joy, and exhaling patience and tolerance to everyone watching on the live today. And remember, your body achieves what your mind believes. Your body achieves what your mind believes. Namaste, ladies. Namaslay. Oh yes, oh yes. All right, I'm going to grab my water. I'm going to grab this book. And ladies, remember, all of these products are in the carousel below. I had to get a beautiful pink mat. I brought my travel Manduka mat, but it's not thick enough for this floor, and I had to bring it here. So I had to get a new one for my lives, and of course everything has to be pink. This is all eco-friendly, sustainable, fabuloso. So hopefully you can get all pinked out with me. I'm gonna put my Hydro Flask down here and just briefly share this amazing book with you all. So I have a special place in my heart with everything that's happening with Black Lives Matter. My husband is African American. African Americans, there is a huge health disparity. People talk about food deserts, and that is actually an incorrect term, because food deserts, it takes socioeconomic status, it takes race, it takes everything out of the equation. African Americans, there's a true health disparity. Eric Adams has this amazing book. Pre-order it. It's in the carousel. Amazing, amazing book. He walks you through how he reversed his diabetes. An ulcer in his stomach sent him to the doctor, lost vision because of his diabetes, and he found out DNA is not his destiny. His dinner is his destiny. He changed everything, changed his life at 60 years old, 56 actually, at 56 years old. So what I'm telling you, ladies, it's never too late. I got sober at 42, going into my 43rd year of life. It is never too late. I have been unhealthy longer than I've been healthier. In his book right here, Healthy at Last, Eric Adams talks about how you can change your destiny with your dinner. Please, please, please order it. Let us know when you get it. And make sure you come and join Marcia tomorrow, Sword of the Core, 1 o'clock Eastern, noon Central. So it's another lunch break workout. And then on Thursday, Marcia is back with Meal Prep with Marcia. And what book will she be cooking from on Friday? All right, ladies, I hope you have an incredible, incredible rest of your day. Make sure you grab this book, and we will see you very soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Much love to you guys. Remember, your body achieves what your mind believes. You got this. You're strong. You're powerful. You're amazing. I love you. Bye.